Hello everyone, this is Susan Gerbic and I'm going to talk to you for a few minutes about editing Wikipedia. I have chosen a Wikipedia page that is near and dear to my heart that I have recreated last summer in 2012 for Jerry Andrus. And I'm going to do no editing on this page whatsoever, but we're just going to explore a few options. And all new editors should feel comfortable going to do what I'm doing and even more. So I'm just going to do a few basics here. So what we're looking at right now is a Wikipedia page for the magician and optical illusionist Jerry Andrus. You can see up here in the right-hand corner, corner-ish, my username. You can see that I've signed in here. Some other things up here is a talk page for myself. The little 0 you're seeing here means I have no messages on my talk page. Down over here, the watch list, I use this quite often. If I click on this, which I do several times a day, it will show me all the pages that I'm watching, I personally watch. This box over here, contributions, will show you the different things that I have contributed to. Here we see read. This means the article page that we're on. This just means that I'm going to scroll down a little bit here. It just shows you the page that I'm reading, the page that is the Wikipedia page that anybody would look at. Over here, this is edit source. If I click on this, then we're going to get a page full of very scary looking writing. And trust me, this is a very frightening looking thing here. But to be honest with you, you will get more and more comfortable with it. But when you are editing, always edit with a try not to do it on the run. Try to do it when you have a moment to really look at what you're doing, especially when you're brand new, because you can lose yourself in this. It's like a giant word search puzzle or something. It's kind of hard to find all these things, but after a while, you will get more comfortable with these. These little lines right here where it has these double brackets, that's how we hyperlink to another Wikipedia page. What is written in here needs to be exactly what the other Wikipedia page looks like. Let's find a couple more so we can get an idea of how that looks. Here's Ray Hyman, and it's got the little double links on there too. And here's Scientific Skeptic. This one right here, it says agnosticism and agnostic in the double lines. See how it has this bar right here in the middle? Do you see that? Agnosticism is the Wikipedia page we want this link to go to. Agnostic is the word we want to appear on the page. So it says an avowed scientific skeptic and agnostic, comma, Andrus often lectured at scientific and skeptic conference using his optical illusions and magic tricks. So when we put the little bar in there, then it is telling us that we want the word on the right-hand side to be what is shown on the Wikipedia page, but the word agnosticism over here on the left-hand side is the Wikipedia page that we want it to refer to. And I'll show you right now. So I'm going to click back over here to read. And let's look at that. It's under the skepticism area. So let's page down a little bit. See where it says skepticism? An avowed scientific skeptic. See how it's hyperlinked? And if I mouse over it, my computer will go to the Wikipedia page. It looks like it's trying to go to the Wikipedia page for scientific skepticism. And if we see how it says an agnostic, I'm going to mouse on it and it wants to go to the Wikipedia page for agnosticism. See how that works? Very clever. Then what else should we look at here? All these blue links, as you can see, are all hyperlinks to other pages. This goes to the Magic Castle. This goes to card manipulation. This goes to Doug Henning, Lance Burton, and so on. So if I were to click on these, let's click on the word Magic Castle, and there's the Magic Castle's Wikipedia page. See? I'm going to go back. Let's look at a couple other things. Here's View History. I'm going to click on this, and it will tell you the history of the Wikipedia page entries for Jerry Andrus lately. You can see that on August 22nd, 2013, somebody by the username of Momumbrix has added a one character improvement or something. So if I click on previous, see how I'm not going to even click on it, I'm just going to mouse on it. You can see that they changed some of the ways. The blue is showing you that they changed it from 7/29. They changed it to July 29th, comma, and so on. They took a little bit out, they add a little bit in, and just cleaned up the page a little bit. It's just grammar check, and all it just made one character difference. And you can see this is a history of this kind of thing. Here's some edits I've done down here where I rewrote the page. And you can see it says 11,940 right here. I'm sorry, if I mouse over it, the little box comes up, so I'm trying not to do that so you can see what I'm pointing at. Okay, now I'm going to scroll back up. I'm going to go back to read and point out a couple really small things. Here's talk. This is where the discussion is happening for all the editors on Wikipedia as they're discussing how they would like to make the page better, questions we have about the page, and so on. And you can see this is where we've been writing some things. And I'll talk about that in another video. Article. I'm going to go right back to the article again. Over here on the left-hand side, this is kind of fun. What links here? This shows you the different Wikipedia pages that are hyperlinked to this page. As you saw, Albany, Oregon, list of magicians, Ray Hyman, The Amazing Meeting, and so on. There's Lauren Pancras, Skeptic's Toolbox. These are all pages that are linking over to this one. Now these ones that have my name over here, user S. Gerbic, Ray Hyman, user S. Gerbic, Skeptic Toolbox, those aren't really existing pages anymore. That's what I was using when I was creating the page. And I'm going to go back to read. And then I'm going to go to one other thing down here. This is languages. Now you notice that these are languages you may have never recognized before. SVENSKA. These are all written in the language of that language. So in other words, we don't say Spanish on Wikipedia, we say Espanol. And this is because we're respectful of the language that it is. We're trying to write it in the language that is. So you might not recognize it, but this little thing right here, this is Arabic. And if you see I mouse over it, you can see how it gets a little bit larger so you can see the writing. That is the word Arabic in Arabic, or whatever the word is for Arabic. Netherlands, this is Dutch, Portuguese, Russian, French, and Swedish. Also look down here at the very bottom, and I can't really move my mouse down there, but look right here in this little area as I mouse over it. See it has https://sv.wikipedia. The SV stands for the Swedish page. Here's for Russian. See the ru.wikipedia? And see the writing on the side is telling you that is the name Jerry Andrus written in Russian. And I'll click on it real quick so you can see what it looks like. There it is. This says Jerry Andrus. Well, it probably says Andrus, comma, Jerry because of the comma right here, but I don't know that for sure. So if you're using Google Chrome, it's going to automatically ask if you want to translate it. And I don't because I want to look at this kind of thing. This is pretty cool. So this can be read in Russian to anybody who wants to read it in Russian. These red links mean that there is no hyperlink to a Russian page. And that's something we'll have to correct eventually. But at the moment, this is Doug Henning's name in Russian. So I'm going to just go back using the back button. Oh, if you wanted to, all these, you can edit Wikipedia using these exact same ways we edit Wikipedia in English by clicking on the links. It's no different. Everything should be located in the same place on each page, with the one difference is that in Arabic it's not right to left, it's left to right. And so everything's in the opposite way. You can see here's the languages over here on the side, and English is written in the word English, and so on. Very clever. So one of our editors translated. All these pages that you're looking at here in other languages were created by my editing team, and I'm so proud of them. We try to create the page first in the language that the page is meant for. So Jerry Andrus is English. I wrote the page in English with all the citations. Look at these citations down here. And then once it's in a really good shape with photos uploaded and so on, then we asked for it to be translated into other languages, and that's what our editors do. So please take a few moments and look at your favorite Wikipedia page and go through and check these different links out. You can't break anything that we can't fix. So don't panic. Click on as much as you want and have a great time.